Robbie here, Bluegrass Bushcraft. Went on a bicycle overnighter. Got all my gear packed on my bicycle. Got it loaded kind of heavy. If y'all want to come along with me, let's go. Alright, we made it. Got my East German backpacks. Got them mounted on a bike rack, one on each side. That's Darby from Riverbend. That's his idea. Riverbend Survival. If y'all go over and check out Darby. Works great. Got bags with my gear on each side. Got my Kelty Noah's 12x12 tarp. Little fold up stool. Got my Glock. Got my Ontario Rat strapped to the basket. Holster for my Glock. Got all my water. Got a canteen on this side. A couple more canteens, well, 3 more canteens in here with water. Tripod. Got several canteens of water, but I'm planning on being here a couple of days and there's no water here without hiking out of here, riding out of here. There's a stream a couple hundred yards back through there, but I don't think I'd want to drink it. I mean, I have stuff to filter it, but I'd rather not. If I had to, I would, but try to bring my water with me. So, still got a little bit of firewood from the last time I was down here. So I'm gonna set up camp and I'll get back to you all. Robert back here. Got my vintage Stonebridge lantern hanging there in the background. Putting out a little night light here. Got my fire going there. Got me plenty of processed firewood to last me through the night. Got some for in the morning for getting the fire going in the morning. Which I won't keep a fire all night. I mean, I'll throw a few pieces on before I go to bed, some good sized pieces, and just let it burn what it will. And there'll probably be hot coals left in the morning, and I'll get another fire started in the morning. Cook breakfast. Anyway, y'all seen me lighting the bow drill fire earlier. Batteries went dead, but got the camera going again now. Anyway, found my own bow drill set. It's the kit that I've used for over a year now was a kit that Billy Joe Denny had gifted me, and I call it his magical bow drill set. So it was very easy to use. I mean, you get a red hot ember in no time flat. But at the spring meet this year, I let so many people use it that I burnt my spindle up. I mean, it was 2.5 inches long when we got done. And I have struggled over and over and over trying to do a bow drill fire with other woods, and no success. I mean, I've worked my hind end off with no success. I went camping last weekend and found a piece of firewood that once again I didn't know what kind of wood it was, but it had a little different grain than what anything else I've been practicing with. So I split it up and dried it out over the fire that night because it had been raining all day. Next morning I got up and made a bow drill kit out of it, and success first time. It was hard, but I mean, I broke a sweat, but I did get an ember. On the way home, stopped at a buddy's house, and he builds bridges, and anytime they build a new bridge they end up cutting trees down, and he's always building stuff, and they cut down a big cottonwood tree. He didn't know what kind of lumber it would have in it, but he didn't want it to go to waste, so he hauled that thing home and had his buddy cut it into boards for him, and he has a unreal stack of cottonwood in his barn. He gave me a 8-foot piece of it. I can go back and get more if I want. I think a 12 inch by 8 foot, 1 inch thick. And I've cut a few pieces of, put a few kits together here. I have tested each one. I've got probably 5 of these put together. It's the hearth board, the spindle, and the bearing block. And the bearing block is made out of antler, which I have to redo these because I use this really old antler. It's real soft inside, and I found from experience while I was making these things that it was eating up my spindle really quick. I mean, it's like a coarse sandpaper inside it. We're starting to break down inside, and it was really eating up my sandpaper, my spindle. So I am going to have to replace these bearing blocks with something a little fresher. Make the spindle last a lot longer. Anyway, like I said, I've got several of these kits. I'm going to be giving these out to some of the YouTubers, some friends, and I can call all of you my friends. I know there's a lot of people out there that's trying to do the bow drill fire right now, and they're struggling with the same thing I did, that didn't have the right woods. But I mean, this cottonwood, it does the trick. Like I said, I've burned in, notched, and got a hot coal from every one of these kits to show you how the notch is made. And I'm going to be passing these out to some of you guys, some of your friends, and so some of you that's struggling with the bow drill. I'm going to send some of these your all's direction. So, like I said, I've got access to plenty of this cottonwood now, so Some of y'all better be watching for them. Alright, I guess this will be all for tonight. I'll catch you all in the morning.